right, guys, we back with another reaction. Today we're going to react to Simone versus Kyle Rayner. I'm probably the biggest Gurren Lagann fan on the planet. It's definitely my favorite anime of all time. Or at least top 3. But yeah, shit, let's get right into it. Shit, I'm ready. I'm excited to see how it turned out. Yo, I just looked at this shit and the animation's already fire. Oh my god.
Simone the Digger.
Low-key, I'm hype as hell, bro. I never watched this one before. I should have been watched this shit before.
The willpower to pierce the heavens and conquer infinity.
I know everything about Simone, but as for Kyle, I don't know much about him. But he got to be overpowered as shit if they really think that Simone was a good match for him. Low-key, maybe both their things is like determination and willpower.
Isolation, oblivious to the wider world above their squalid cave.
That's where the hero of our story comes in. The young man who would lead his
My boy
comrades
Simone
into the
started out as a
sunlight
bum,
Kamina,
ended as the
great
GOAT.
and mighty. Oh, and his little brother from another mother, Simone.
Ah.
There too, I guess.
It still hurts to see Kamina. It still hurts to see him.
Through the dirt until the day he found the core drill.
A key that activated
It still hurts to see my boy.
mech that Kamina named Lagann. Under his magnificently masculine leadership, Kamina
My boy Kamina.
their way to freedom.
Such a tragedy.
A
Such a tragedy.
But the sky was by no means the limit. The surface was ruled by the cruel chimeric
Beastmen.
and Kamina would lead his compatriots against them to reclaim the
I mean, he
earth for
tried.
humanity, scoring a second mech in the process, aptly named Gurren.
And as befits Kamina and Simone's unbreakable brotherly bond, Gurren and Lagann merged, creating
Gurren Lagann.
Kamina piloting the body and Simone the head, these two were unstoppable.
Of all the giant fighting robots in all the animes across
Gurren Lagann
history,
definitely the most
Gurren
goated.
Lagann might just be the absolute coolest.
Absolutely.
Fueled by its pilot's willpower and capable of making any weapon they can imagine.
Including missiles, a jetpack, a sunglasses
And
boomerang,
drills.
and of course,
Drills. Yep.
Wrist-mounted drills, kunai drills, shield drills, kamehameha drills, and everyone's favorite
Giga Drill Break.
Drill Bureku. Side note, it is so funny that the only thing they could think of was drills. That's like if I made booze or something, my whole personality.
I mean, it's because drills signify going forward.
Power, Kamina laid waste to enemy forces, liberated human villages, and fomented a rebellion against the Beastmen King, Lord Genome.
Until
Are they gonna spoil it?
Died. Wait, shit, was that supposed to happen?
Nope.
Nope.
It was all Simone's fault. He let
It was.
and his soul brother paid the price.
It was.
He was
I mean,
just a humble digger.
it was.
Home in the darkness, guided solely by the light of
Simone, you my homeboy, but I ain't gonna lie. That low-key was your fault.
Final words. Have faith in the Simone who believes in you. Damn.
Kamina was the one looking up to him the whole time. It was Simone who found Lagann.
Yeah, they
Simone
both.
who
Yeah,
caused
they
the
both
surge.
needed each other.
Simone who would now lead humanity.
They both
to
basically
victory.
need each other. That's basically what the story tells you.
Pal Nia at his side, who helped pull him out of his rut and kick Lord Genome's ass. But victory only lasted 7
Nia's
years
badass as shit. I love
before
Nia
the
so much.
Anti-Spiral attacked.
Unimaginably powerful godlike aliens, the Anti-Spiral feared humanity's potential. What they
Man,
did
Anti-Spiral
was
a bunch of
spiral
pussies.
nemesis.
Remember how Gurren Lagann runs on fighting spirit? Turns out that's just a manifestation of spiral power, an energy that all spiral beings, like humans, have. That's right, the laws of physics run on chutzpah.
Just as the spiral turned inward represents endless obsession and madness, the spiral turned outward spins
My boy
forever
Johnny.
into infinity. The perfect representation of humanity's evolutionary potential.
Potential Simone would use as he led Team Dai
Yeah,
Gurren.
yeah, that's literally what the drill means.
Multiverse
Drill is going forward.
fight to the
That's what it means.
Spiral. And this is
Basically,
where
the whole
Gurren
thing about
Lagann
Gurren
is
Lagann, the drills mean evolution.
Channeling spiral power lets you constantly adapt to threats.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No matter how
This, bro, when this shit happened, this is when the fucking power scaler started to get ignorant on this damn
and
show.
higher dimensions.
This is when the shit just started to get straight
Absorb
ignorant.
energy attacks and even merge Gurren Lagann with bigger and stronger machines.
God damn.
The Arc Gurren Lagann,
Super
which is
Galaxy
strong
Gurren
enough to
Lagann.
shatter space
Tengen
and
Toppa
time
Gurren Lagann.
with
Super Tengen
one
Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Super
God
Galaxy
damn.
Gurren Lagann,
Yep, all of
which
them.
can fire lasers that are fast enough to hit, and I quote, all time, space, and dimensions.
God
Within
damn.
a Planck instant.
That's the smallest unit of time physically possible.
Meaning each laser would have to be moving 4.6 times 10 to the 170
What the
times faster than light.
How do you even calc? How do you even calc that, bruh?
Well, Well, looks like this wins the award for fastest calculated speed feat in our show's history. Congratulations, Gurren Lagann.
Move over.
God
Sage,
damn.
bro. You've been dethroned. Oh, and the guidebook says they hit an innumerable number of enemies.
What?
across infinite
Okay, I didn't know all of that.
They cannot calculate how fast that is.
But it wasn't enough to escape the Anti-Spiral's greatest trap.
The labyrinth.
Multiverse labyrinth. An
Multi-
attack
the
that
multiverse
immerses you in
labyrinth.
its own unique multiverse, forced to experience an infinite number of alternate realities that controlled his mind, permanently arresting him in a dream world.
Except
He broke out of that
Simone
shit.
and his spiral power are just built different. And after being inspired by his bro, Simone absorbed that whole multiverse. to
Shit's
escape.
crazy.
Even more impressive is that this labyrinth was 11-dimensional, meaning Simone absorbed a higher dimensional structure several orders of infinity greater than himself. The jump between
Oh my
dimensions is
God.
literally infinite. Each new dimension adds a new direction of space that extends infinitely, thus an infinite gap in size and scope.
Bro.
Oh, we're just getting started.
I knew it was
Imagine
busted,
a
but
two-dimensional drawing interacting
Oh
with
my
a
God.
three-dimensional person.
Okay, that's not too far off from
I'm
what
trying to
actually
imagine it.
happened.
Because when Simone absorbed the multiverse labyrinth, he merged with every alternate universe version of himself.
Oh my
including an alternate universe
goodness.
Simone, who is writing his own alternate universe version of Gurren Lagann. And that author's spiral power made his fictional Simone
What?
real, adding another to the mix.
Wait,
Bruh, they did
everyone
so much
has
research, bruh.
spiral power.
I did not hear about none of this.
We can all do this shit.
This all gave our Simone enough spiral power to form the next step
That's
in
crazy
Mecha
work.
Evolution. Tengen
Topa Gurren Lagann.
This is when Gurren
I think they're gonna use the movies too, so that's super
actually
Tengen Toppa Gurren
fucking
Lagann.
crazy. Like
Throwing-
shooting missiles
throwing-
that alter
throwing
how
galaxies and
so they
shit.
have a 100% chance of hitting you.
Throwing galaxies.
Tossing galaxies
Yes.
around like frisbees. Sorry, did I say galaxies? I meant universes.
Simone's
Whoa!
power was so immense that he started generating
Shit, I was
super
wrong.
spiral space, a higher dimension encompassing our own universe.
With it, Simone turns his thoughts into reality, letting him create his mech and all of its weapons in the first place.
Not only does this mean he no longer needs co-pilots, he can also regenerate any damage done to him or his mech just by willing it back. into
Yup.
existence.
Like when Lord
My boy
used
built
spiral
different.
power to survive quantum breakdown, or the time Nia, now the best wife in the universe, used spiral power to constantly
Absolutely. Go to
regenerate
Nia.
her body from being erased at the informational level for 7 days straight.
Information in physics is essentially the ones and zeros that make up every possible outcome in reality. Nia literally regenerated from the statistical certainty of her
Nia's so
own
badass.
destruction.
Holy
If I
shit.
have spiral power whiz. When the fuck?
I
is
need to
my
be.
life
I need to see
ruined?
more respect on
If
Nia's name.
This was not enough for the anti-spiral. Simone evolved one more time.
Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Super Tengen Toppa
Damn!
Gurren Lagann!
This mech is so big, its size is literally incalculable. And with a drill somehow even larger than that,
Oh!
Simone and his friends shattered the anti-spiral once and for all.
Hey, cruel indifference of the universe. Meet the indomitable human spirit.
Indomitable human
Ominous
spirit.
and prophetic that Simone's drill is the drill that would pierce the heavens.
With no more worlds left to conquer, Simone chose to wander the earth for the rest of his days, in service to others.
Always looking
Yep,
up. For
it is
all
what
the
it
lights
is.
In the sky are stars.
He did his job.
Every
He had
star
nothing else to do.
another world of spiral cousins that can live free.
All thanks to a humble digger.
Yeah, he did what he needed to do. After that, he ain't. World ain't need him no more. He became a hobo.
This is a dangerous place.
Okay, I gotta pay attention here because I don't know much about Kyle.
Face with an interdimensional vampire, alien dictators, or this one really pissed off cat.
What the fuck?
You know who to call.
The Green Lantern Corps. They're the Space Fuzz, an intergalactic police force founded billions of years ago by blue leprechaun gods.
And the greatest Green Lantern among them was everyone's favorite,
Hal Jordan.
You know him.
Yep.
You love him. You might hate him. But you gotta respect the man with a will.
Yeah,
as
they were not happy about that
unbreakable
death battle.
as Hal's.
Until the day his will broke.
After his hometown got completely obliterated, Hal lost his mind. He rampaged through the core,
Whoa.
killing everyone in his path, and absorbed the central power battery, the literal Green Lantern.
Becoming the Emerald Tyrant, Parallax.
There was only one survivor of Parallax's killing spree.
Was that Kyle?
Ganthet.
No.
And with what remained of his strength, he gave the last Green Lantern ring in the universe to a human.
Okay, that's who he gave it to. Kyle.
Rayner.
So, was Kyle picked for his indomitable willpower like Hal was?
He was just there.
Did Kyle start out as a bum too,
Must
like
feel
Simone?
good being given the most dangerous magical weapon in existence to figure it out on your own. Hey, if Colonel
Hey, I like it, I like it.
Duck, Space Wheat, and a sentient box can master it, what's your excuse, Kyle?
The Green Lantern ring can do anything, fulfilling any wish its user desires as though it were a genie from a lamp.
It lets you fire energy blasts, create force fields, affect gravity, turn invisible and intangible, manipulate matter, time
Whoa.
travel, warp reality,
Whoa.
freeze things from existence.
Yeah, damn.
Well, consider the time Kyle stretched the
Simon will be fine.
to increase
He'll
the
be fine.
length a
My boy,
billion
he'll be
billion
fine.
Times over. That's like stretching an inch into a light year.
Lanterns control time and space, letting them fly so fast they can create a speed force.
He'll be
The
fine.
Speed force requires entering a higher dimension of space, requiring speeds that are not only faster than light, but totally immeasurable. And the rings have an artificial intelligence that operates just as fast.
The missile's still gonna hit him.
automatically protecting its user from danger.
Like the time that Boozer Kilowog survived being erased from existence by the crisis
Whoa.
of Infinite Earth.
The ring is fueled by its
That's
user's
crazy work.
willpower and limited only by their imagination.
Well,
The-
hell,
the
they
basically-
got
so it's
the
basically like
greatest
Spiral
willpower
Power.
in the core. Kyle's imagination is unmatched, probably because he's a comic book artist. And we know from this show, they think of some wild shit.
But the Green Lantern's most recognizable ability is their constructs, Kyle's speciality.
Samurai armor, pirate ships, giant dragons, actual
Yeah, all I gotta do is think about it.
computers, and his favorite, super fighting robots. Hey, that one looks
Ain't no way.
Kyle can make them strong enough to lift the Spectre, who weighs as much as eternity.
Whoa.
Hold back a 12.3 dimensional Big Bang. Wait, 0.3?
Point-
DC's multiverse
what?
has 12.3 dimensions? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
The only downside is that it's limited to 24 hours before needing a recharge.
So it can blow up universes, but it has the battery of an iPhone. Never
That's
mind,
crazy.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Although I'd say Kyle's biggest weakness was Kyle. With great power came no
Kyle's,
responsibility.
yeah, he was a bum. He started out as a bum.
Kyle's self-doubt. Any reflection came too late, though, when one of Kyle's villains brutally murdered his girlfriend, Alex, and put her body in a fridge.
Kyle wasn't the only one traumatized.
Oh, yeah.
This moment was so infamous, it started the trope called fridging.
For how female characters are often sacrificed as mere plot
I've heard
devices
of that
to
before.
further a male character's development.
So it might surprise you that it happened to Kyle again.
Kyle
Again?
finally got serious.
Again?
He became a prominent member of the Justice League, faced off against Hal, and even rebuilt the Green Lantern Corps better than ever.
Oh, this when Kyle locked in, huh?
This torchbearer's greatest journey had only just begun.
In order to save Ganthet from an emotional lobotomy, it's a long story, he had to master all the colors of the emotional electromagnetic spectrum.
There are
Whoa.
7 colors, each representing a different emotion. The yellow light of fear lets Kyle manipulate the worst horrors in your mind. The
Oh.
more scared you are,
God damn,
the
okay.
stronger he becomes.
Orange light is fueled by bottomless avarice, possessing Kyle to absorb not merely his enemies' attacks, but also their souls.
Red is
Their
rage,
souls.
ripping out Kyle's heart and replacing his blood with napalm, which sounds like it sucks, but it's metal as hell.
Blue light is powered by hope and allows Kyle to heal wounds, resist mental domination, and supercharge his ring.
Indigo is
Damn.
compassion,
Okay.
reducing his opponent's will to fight and letting him open portals across space,
Okay.
connecting him to others.
The final one was the sapphire
Yeah.
light of
My
love.
boy Kyle is
With it, he
busted.
can trap enemies within crystal matrices and control their minds. But Kyle only mastered it by forgiving himself for Alex's tragic death.
Oh, self-love. I get it. Must be nice. And with
My
their
boy Johnny
powers
Bravo.
combined, he doesn't just make his enemies taste the rainbow.
The lights of the spectrum merged, and Kyle became a white lantern with total.
And that's
control
when he
over the
came
power
busted.
Of life.
Wiz, I cannot think of an attack more useless in a death battle than something that makes you live.
Empowered by the physical embodiment of all life in the DC multiverse, Kyle is
Whoa.
vastly more powerful than any other lantern
Holy
in
shit.
existence.
Far stronger than Hal, who could harness the energy of every power battery across the multiverse.
Not only can Kyle instantly heal all wounds, purify corruption, and resurrect the dead,
Damn.
the white light of life is strong enough to
Galactus?
mitigate threats to all of creation, like the Anti-Monitor.
Okay, so it's not totally useless.
Okay, I thought that was Galactus for a
Especially after
second.
Kyle visited the Source and acquired
I forgot this was DC.
Essentially the source code to reality, the life equation is mathematical proof that life is worth living.
With it, Kyle can alter all of reality at a whim, even threaten
All of reality.
like Darkseid.
Even Darkseid.
Like its counterpart, the
This is crazy work.
equation is a conceptual artifact from a higher reality, originating in a platonic realm that is, in a sense, more real than we are.
So it's not a shock that the equation made Kyle too powerful.
He struggled to control
He
it
came
and
busted.
consciously manifested a being composed of his fears and anxieties. Oblivion. Kyle's
Whoa.
greatest weakness was still
Goddamn.
himself.
Kyle spent his whole life struggling with the power that the gods granted him, and throughout it all, he always
They just gave it to him for no reason.
carrying the universe on his back.
But ultimately, the only way to stop power from corrupting is to spread it. So Kyle split the life equation into pieces to found his second core, the White Lanterns.
The White
And
Lanterns?
together, they shattered Oblivion, destroying the self-doubt that plagued Kyle once and for all.
Not bad for a comic book geek from
Okay.
LA.
And now he was the one giving out rings of
My boy
unlimited
Kyle got
power to
aura.
people who weren't sure if they could command it.
So he told them the truth. You can't teach someone how to use such power. You have to learn yourself. Make
You gotta learn it.
along the way.
But with the power of life at their command, there's no end to their journey, only endless beginnings.
Yeah, both these characters are overpowered as fuck, but this shit about to be crazy.
Hey,
Oh
remember
shit.
Beerus versus Sailor Galaxia? No?
Didn't that one get blown?
That's
Didn't that one
because
get
it was
blown up?
taken off YouTube for
Yeah.
being too anime. But we've got a solution. It's our own website.
Okay, let me go and skip the- let's skip this preview.
Deathbattle.gg. It's like our own private.
All right, let's get it out of here. Let's get to the fight. I'm ready to watch it.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
Oh boy, this is about to go crazy. This is about to go crazy. This is about to go. This is about to go crazy. This low key might be my favorite one just because Simon is here.
All right, I'm not rusty at all.
Hey dude, Green Lantern Officer Kyle Rayner here. Ring says you've got a Class A galactic super weapon.
They talking about Gurren Lagann?
I'm thinking it's the giant mech. Why don't you hand it over?
Gurren Lagann's mine, officer. Just who the hell do you think you are?
Get out of here. Get out of here. They both not trying yet. They're not trying yet. They're not trying yet.
I'm told I'm bad with authority.
Tell
Oh.
me about it.
Anyway, oh. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. He not Lagann off the head. He not Lagann off his head.
That's nothing. My drill will pierce the heavens.
Lagann impact, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Shit about to get ignorant. It's about to get ignorant. Kyle probably gonna stop holding back too. I mean, they still ain't at the strongest yet. They're still not at their strongest yet. Oh, he matched them. Okay. Okay, he matched them. Okay.
We do the impossible. See the invisible.
Touch the untouchable. Break the unbreakable. Fight the power.
Now you know.
Oh, you got the swing. The greatest wife in the universe swing.
The digger. If there's a wall in my way,
I'll smash it down. Uh-oh. Oh, Kyle about to lock in too. Oh, shit.
About your fear of death, your love of your friends,
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
for the future.
That ain't gonna work.
Choose life.
That ain't gonna work.
Have faith in the Simon.
My boy Kamimuto! Get him out of there! Is that super? Oh, yep. Super ticket Topa Gurren Lagann.
Drill is the drill that will transcend the heavens.
Oh boy, he not playing now. He not playing now. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Bro, he's still mastering them blow for blow, bro. This is just like the anti-spawn, bro. Bro, I got none but respect for Kyle, bro. Infinity. Straight infinity.
The super weapon wasn't your mech.
Wait, what? What?
Then Simone.
Wait, Simon about to throw hands?
You win. In brightest
Oh, shit!
blackest night. Shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might.
Simon back and throwing hands again? He about to throw hands!
Green Lantern fly!
Oh, shit! Yo, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Let's see you grit those
Grit those teeth! Oh! Oh, he's cooked. Oh, he's cooked. It's over with. He's cooked.
You'd make a good lantern.
Oh, he's cooked.
Simon of Earth.
Sorry, bro.
Been chosen.
I'm sorry, Kyle, bro.
Just who the hell do you think?
You that guy, but Simon just built different, bro. Simon just built different, bro. I already knew Simon was gonna get the dub.
snazzy sunglasses.
When both combatants
Oh my
possess
goodness.
unlimited power, it's hard
That was
to
a
judge
crazy
by
ass
our
fight.
normal standards. Take speed. Simone can hit an infinite number of targets all at once, and Kyle can fly fast enough to surpass the normal concept of speed itself.
Yeah, the amount of, like,
things like strength and speed kind of become
how do you even exactly? How do you even?
Them through a lens more applicable to
How do we
beings
even
as
see who's faster,
absurd
bro?
As Simone and Kyle, their imagination, their willpower, and their ultimate potential.
Kyle probably got imagination. Kyle probably got that.
The boundless things they could conjure to use against
Yeah,
each
Kyle.
other.
I say Kyle got
Think
that.
up just about anything the other could, like absorbing each other's attacks.
Or it could be
getting
50-50.
rough time, anything.
Simone did have a few attacks that Kyle hasn't encountered, like the probability-altering missiles, but it's likely Kyle could adapt considering his ring could protect against existence being erased across the multiverse.
In
Sheesh.
general, Kyle's constructs were a lot more creative than Simone's arsenal.
Yeah, I think Kyle.
Drills.
I think
No,
Kyle
again,
got imagination.
Nothing Simone couldn't adapt to with, say, his energy absorption. Imagination.
50-50?
That leads
Yes,
to the
okay,
other main
50-50.
factor for both characters, the origin of their unbelievable
Come on, but
might, their willpower.
Simon got willpower, but Simon straight ignorant when it comes to willpower, bro.
Everything for both of them. Whoever's got the stronger willpower wins.
Both can manipulate reality on a multiversal scale with their willpower, but we can use dimensions to roughly calculate a difference. This might sound absurd for most characters,
Exactly.
but it's necessary for beings as beyond the pale as Simone and Kyle.
The multiverse labyrinth that Simone absorbed contained 11 spatial dimensions. That's one.
Yeah, but we gotta.
dimensions less
They going
than
deep in.
multiverse Kyle
They going
absorbed.
deep with the dimensional scaling, bro.
Each numbered dimension infinitely surpasses the one below it.
Which meant Kyle's willpower was stronger at a base level. However, that doesn't necessarily mean.
Didn't they think about Gurren Lagann
Because if there's one thing
evolving?
both of these guys are known for, it's that they can always get stronger.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann. This whole thing about Gurren Lagann, but that shit
We
get
first need to understand their full.
it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, bro.
His whole deal with
That
spiral
shit
power is
ridiculous.
how he can
Yeah,
constantly
Spiral Power is literally just about
stronger. So
Spiral Power is literally about
starts off weaker,
progression.
doesn't mean he'll stay that way.
Absorbing the multiverse labyrinth required Simone to leapfrog several orders of infinity in an instant. Simone made himself that much stronger through sheer force of will.
More than enough to close the gap with Kyle, especially since spiral power also lets him regenerate his body down to an informational
Oh my
level.
goodness.
Kyle's never destroyed something that thoroughly before.
Without the ability to easily kill Simone, it was only a matter of time before Kyle's ring ran low on charge.
That
Especially
too.
since Simone
That
could
too.
likely regenerate for at least a week straight.
Uh-huh.
Nia did.
Like Nia,
Blue
exactly.
Legend Light could boost Kyle's power. He's never jumped several orders of infinity in strength like Simone has.
And while Kyle could manipulate emotions to reduce Simone's willpower, Simone resisting the labyrinth's mental manipulation.
Yeah, was it-
could
exactly.
power through anything Kyle
Exactly.
threw at him.
Nothing he could do, bro.
Except for the life equation. It originated from a higher level of reality and would have more than even the odds.
Too bad Kyle couldn't control it. It was
Oh.
just as much a detriment to him as an asset.
Okay, so he couldn't even use that.
Relinquish it to keep from destroying reality and himself.
Compare that to Simone, who merged with a version of himself writing a version of Gurren Lagann.
Oh
and
my
using spiral
goodness.
power to make
That's
that
ignorant, bro.
fiction into reality.
That's so
A
ignorant.
pretty similar level of reality to the life equation, and a level of power Simone had no trouble embracing and mastering by the end of his story. No matter how you look at it, Simone might start weaker, but his peak will always transcend Kyle's.
It is what it is, bro.
Isn't that how all of Simone's battles usually go.
That's how drills work.
That's Gurren Lagann.
That's how a drill works.
So Simone's incredible potential eclipsed Kyle.
Simone got
which means his
willpower.
Willpower was ultimately greater.
Yup.
Kyle may have embodied life itself, but Simone's unstoppable evolutionary potential
Yeah.
was shattered.
Ain't nothing you can do
this
about that, bro.
lantern's light.
Dude is
Well,
ridiculous.
Kyle at least
Absolutely
survived the
ridiculous,
fight,
bro.
Because when it comes to death battles,
10 out of 10 fight, though. I ain't gonna lie, but that shit was 10 out of
The
10.
winner is
That shit was 10 out of 10.
Next time.
As a Gurren Lagann fan, that shit would definitely 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, okay. We done with this reaction. I'm probably gonna try to react to more that I haven't seen before. But yeah, we done with this reaction. Low key, probably my favorite death battle of all time. But we done with that one. Have a good one. Peace out, y'all.